All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Phil Higgins. I'm the chairman of the Board of Condemnation and Blight meeting. It is now 2:01 on Monday, December 18th, 2023. In attendance, we have Sands Cleary, Pat Mahoney from Building and Health, or Health and Building. Call to order. Approval of minutes for October 16th, 2023.
Make a motion we approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
Second, any discussion on the matter? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any recent communications? Any new communications?
Skipped.
Voting, you gotta get voted in.
Yeah. I'll make a nomination that Phil Higgins serve as chair.
Oh, you gave me the wrong one here. I have mine.
And Sands Cleary as secretary.
Any seconds on that?
Second.
Any discussion on that matter?
No.
No?
Did you ask who's on the phone? Because Greg Miller's on the phone.
Hi, Greg. We had asked that earlier.
We had already asked. All right. We'll add you to our list.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Going back to the motion, any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All those in favor. All right. Thank you very much. Approval of the proposed 2023 meeting schedule.
I'll make a motion to approve the schedule of meetings.
Second. Okay. Any discussion on that matter? Hearing
One thing
none.
I just had to point out, on when I sent it out, it said it was Monday, March 20th. It's actually Monday, March 18th. That's
okay.
And I guess I do have a question about April. I thought, April 22nd, the third Monday is the typical school vacation week, so we're going with the 4th?
Right.
Okay.
That's why, because I know a lot of us were out. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
Birthday?
That's more the reason then. All right. We're all good with that then?
Yeah. Yep.
Do we need to amend? Should we make a motion to?
No. Well,
I think.
Was there did you suggest a change, Andrea?
Just on March 20th is March 18th.
Okay. So with as amended?
Yeah, as amended.
18th. Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Can I ask a question? It's Greg Miller.
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
I was wondering why when I was looking on the Fairfield website, it said today was a special meeting.
It is just a regular meeting. I'm not sure why that was posted and then it was changed, and I'm not sure.
So it's supposed to be a regular meeting. I didn't understand what special meant.
No, today is a regular scheduled meeting. That might just have to do with the new website, perhaps, but today's just a regular meeting.
Okay, thank you.
So you're very welcome. All right, moving on to number 4, communications.
I have none.
I have none. Okay. Number 5, condemnation old business, number 92, Grassmere.
So I think Pat and I can both give an update. We've had several conversations with folks related to that property, both owners, attorneys, and prospective buyers and real estate agents. And so I think I'll let Pat, you share what you had a meeting, but I've talked with them, and it's under contract now. Today on inspection, they have cleared the property and cleaned up the landscaping. And I know Mr. Molnar, the prospective buyer, is looking to make improvements to stabilize the property till then.
I did meet with the prospective buyer. We went over a plan for that, and I believe as long as he does what we discussed, I think everything should be fine. I think we should accept it and let it go. It's going to be moving ahead, but I think he's doing everything that will give us the...
And I did submit, I copied you both on the email to the town attorney to discuss, once he completes those recommended stabilization procedures, to pause the fines as long as he progresses for the maximum of the 90-day period till
We're going to stabilize that porch. We're going to put a fence around the property, safe everything up, clean everything up. So I think we're on the right track.
Okay. Has ownership been officially transferred?
No, it's under contract.
Okay. It's under contract, could be a couple months, okay. All right, but, from our end, as long as the property is taken care of, I don't think there would be an issue, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's, I think we'll keep it on right now. It's being fined currently. Once it's stabilized according to what Pat had recommended, then I think we get the approval of the town attorney, we can pause the fines.
Okay.
Mhm.
But they still have to resolve the issue by demo. That doesn't resolve the issue, it just pauses things.
Correct.
For allowing them to get if it's approved by the town attorney.
Correct. Okay, awesome, sounds good. Number 6, any new business?
I have no new condemnation.
I have none either.
Mhm.
Number 7, moving on to 7, blight ordinance, old business, 400 Bronson Road. I went by there, a shed is still up and, missing parts of the building,
Yep.
broken pieces and debris throughout the yard. Are we?
It's currently being cited,
yeah.
the property's currently being cited. We did reissue the citation. We were given a correct address to reach the owner in Arizona. We've sent him those orders, both orders. We've emailed them to him, and we've mailed them. He has not reached out to us in any way. So it currently is being fined.
Okay.
Okay.
Recommendation, leave them on. I mean,
Leave 'em on.
that's it, yeah. Number 2, 92 Grassmere Avenue, we just discussed. At this time, there is someone on the call in the meeting in regards to 92 Grassmere. Would you
Yes.
like to contribute?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what you guys are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions in regards to what we're doing?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, the property is still being fined,
Yep.
so. All right, well,
We're
thank you
working
very
on
much.
it.
Yes,
We're getting
we
there.
are. All right. Number 3, 301 Katona Drive.
Property remains, they did some initial cleanup of the property, other than, I don't think it meets the criteria for blight, other than the front steps have the sidewall collapsed in. I think that's, the only issue there, outstanding, but that property has made no communication with us at any time. We sent them the letter, they did clean up the property a bit, but we don't have any additional communications with them, so we can send them another letter asking them to address that situation. But they did clean it up, and as it is right now, I don't think
Not a blight.
it meets the criteria of blight, so, and I don't believe anybody's living there, I've never seen a car or a vehicle there, and so I don't think, and the stairs, while structurally compromised, I don't feel like they're in imminent danger of collapsing, but it is, I don't know, Pat, if you looked at it,
I did not on that one.
it does, it's concerning,
Yeah.
it's a concrete cast
Yeah.
stairs with one side has a large hole in it.
What I'll do is I'll make a trip by there.
Okay, yeah, if you don't think it's,
If it is, I'll post it, and I'll have them contact me.
Yeah,
to get it
okay.
correct.
Okay.
all right, we'll leave it on.
Leave it on? All right. Okay. Number 4, 20 Morehouse Highway. I drove by there today. It looks as though the fascia or the door has actually been, it's been
stonework
stone
is
and
done.
complete.
Yeah, they're moving ahead with
Yeah.
that stone.
Yeah, it looks like it was complete, to be honest with
Yeah,
you, today. The only thing that still is somewhat of a concern is the materials in the yard.
On the side yard,
and the
yeah.
driveway back in that area.
Yep,
So it's currently still being cited and,
yep,
Leave it
$100
on.
thing, yep.
all right.
Can I ask a question about 20 Morehouse Highway, please? Greg Miller?
I was gonna ask you, sir. Go ahead.
When I'm looking at the last minutes, a letter was sent to you indicating the lien was not, while they own the property, and they're not responsible for any of the liens.
Yeah, so that was, so we received communication from I believe it's basically like a mortgage company, that basically was stating to us that they're not responsible for the liens. I did communicate with that mortgage company, and essentially they indicated that, they saw the lien on the property, they are responding to that, but they are not responsible for that, but The issue at hand that caused them to look at the property regarding the mortgage they hold was resolved, and so the property is currently, in good standing with the mortgage company, so there's no current foreclosure process going on there. So it reverts back to the state that we've been at for some time, where we're waiting for the owner to comply with our order, and he's being fined.
Okay, so it's not under foreclosure then, it was just some sort of whatever's going on.
The process was initiated, and then the owner brought the property, into compliance with the company.
Well, because I think the owner of the property at 20 Morris Highway has owned that property for like 30 years. So that's why I was a little confused about.
Yeah, we don't get into people's personal finances, but in some cases, people take out second mortgages or home equity lines and things like that against paid-off properties, and so it may be something in relation to that. I have no idea. We don't get into that. The only reason we brought it up was because it was addressed to the Board of Condemnation, the letter, and so we brought it up here in the meeting.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on to number 5, 1964 North Benson Road. We're scheduled for a hearing today.
Yep.
So on that, they have obtained their building permits, they have gotten everything, so they are moving ahead. The job was on pause for a while, we were waiting for all the stuff to complete. So what I'm gonna suggest is we keep it on, but we don't fine, we just see how they progress.
Okay.
They are moving ahead, this gentleman is doing everything he's asked to do, he's got his permits in place. They are gonna start working on it. What is your time schedule? Are they gonna start back?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, good. So, I think you paid your permit already? So they're issued the building permit, we will get mechanical permits, so that job will be progressing, and then you're gonna have the guys clean up the outside and get that. So I think we keep it on, but we just, hold it over as far as,
All right.
Do we need a motion on it? Because I would also recommend, I don't think we do, actually, they're still on. I'd recommend that they stay on as well, just for that purpose.
Yeah, my recommendation is that we, per the minutes, and you're the owner of the property, verbally say that we postpone the hearing till next month.
okay, good.
And if things aren't, so we will postpone the vote right now, but we're telling you that this same hearing will happen next month, and if there's no action, then we're gonna go to a blight declaration.
Basically, we're just gonna watch your progress this month, and if you continue to move ahead as you anticipate that you will, we'll keep an eye, you keep in contact with me if you have any issues in this department, we'll get you going, but your permits are, get your, other mechanical guys in there, let's get that closed up.
Great.
Keep going, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
All right, thank you. All right, moving on to number 6, 42 Robin Circle.
I've had several conversations with the owner. They have spent about $3,500 in doing landscaping to clean up the property, and trimming things back from the house that were causing some structural issues with the back porch. They intend to rectify that. I did have a conversation with them saying that we'll have the hearing, that we will likely declare it blighted because it meets the criteria. The back porch has a tree or vine system growing through, kind of creating a separation, and the two ends have some defective surfaces, and so I would suggest that we declare the property blighted, send a notice of declaration of that it is, with a correction to do it in 30 days.
Okay.
There's a dumpster there currently. They've actually evicted the tenant that's been there. They're waiting for that process, and the plan is to make some very light fixes and to put it on the market.
Okay.
So there's a second required of that.
Second,
Okay. So the motion was to just move forward with the
Yeah.
determination?
Yeah, determine that it's blighted.
Okay. Any additional discussion? I'm hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 All right. 57 Rock Ridge Road.
Did an inspection today, continued forward progress. A large boat is missing, a Toyota pickup truck is missing, one of the newer cars is missing, the dumpster present on the property, there's more open spaces. We do have Mr. McMillan on the line. If I don't know if he wants to add anything to that.
Yeah, the big one. The tractor's missing.
The tractor, that's right. Oh, that is a big one.
I
Yeah.
hope not.
I noticed there was a lot more space there, but I didn't go back to old photos to see the improvements.
Yeah, so the tractor's been taken off. The motorboat was crushed and towed away. One of the Mercedes is off the property and will eventually be mine. It's sitting at my property now. And then the Toyota was sold off, the Toyota truck. The white truck, it was a Datsun, I believe, that was sold off. And so we're down to the 2 sailboats and the little RV. All of them are listed for sale.
And the MG midget?
We're going back and forth on. So tomorrow I'm going to be back down there with my trailer, and we'll pick up the little cement mixer that's sitting there, and the 2 little lawn tractors.
Okay.
They're going to be taken to the metal scrapper, and we're trying to decide now if we can get that MG loaded on my trailer, then we may wind up scrapping that as well.
Okay. Well, it's great forward progress. I would say we keep it on and, just as we have.
So after we do that, we're okay to have 1 sailboat on there, right?
Yeah, as long as you comply with the zoning requirements, which I think, given the size of your property, I think you're fine. I think it's, 10 feet. I mean, it can't be on the front of the property, and it has to be 10 feet from the property limits. So I think you're fine with that in that regard.
Okay. We'd like to sell both of them, but, it's just taking time. Right now, nobody's wanting to buy sailboats because nobody wants to pay the storage. If they'd rather wait until the springtime. So I know they'll sell. It's just going to be a matter of time.
Well, I think if you keep just like as you have been doing every month, you're making more improvements. I think that's all we can ask. And, I think if you continue to work at getting rid of stuff on the property, that's all we can ask. And hopefully we can, by that time, there'll be interest in the boats.
Good deal.
Anything in addition to hearing nothing? All right. Number 8, 222 Stilson Road. Mentioned citation vote.
So the owner Mr. Vimini has provided some updates. Is he on the agenda?
So this is a code review for January 2nd.
So he's submitted to the town, so he's on the town, so that essentially buys him a 90-day stay from when he submitted that to get all the approvals necessary. So I think that overrules any citation vote or any action.
I think so, I agree.
I would believe so as well. I mean, this is moving forward, or I believe this would be moving forward.
Good.
So, 798 Sturgis Road.
Again, this is supposed to be a hearing today. We have the owner present. I would say that he's taken significant action in cleaning up the property. So I would think he's over the line in terms of has brought it over the line in terms of its. I wouldn't consider it blighted at this time. There's still some storage things that we've discussed in terms of an old metal for an old Quonset hut and some other items on the property. He's reduced the number of vehicles on the property. He has a couple vehicles on the property, a backhoe and a skid steer, in an effort to comply with a zoning order, which is those actually are on a separate piece of property. Those are in the lot next door, which isn't under our blight ordinance, but is under orders from I believe conservation. And then does Matt Decker have an order regarding cars there too? No. Okay. So he's reduced the number of vehicles. All the vehicles there are registered, and he's significantly cleaned up the property. I would say it doesn't meet the criteria anymore for blight. That to continue those efforts that we've discussed in terms of just keeping, especially when you look at it from the street, to keep that view.
Actually, my next option is I bought a tent, those portable garage 10 by 10, which I'm gonna put it on the back, according to the setback, and I'm gonna put the concept building inside there, so that's gonna be covered up.
Yep.
And it's gonna be protected. And like I said to you, when I finish around my job with conservation, the back on the skister will go.
Yep, I would just, I say this in the sense that, so when we ask people to correct things, some people go just over the line, and then a few weeks later, they put some stuff out, and in our opinion, it goes back over. I would say, keep going to take you, well beyond the line.
My intention is to reserve the property to the point where I'm gonna put it on the market.
Yep.
So basically, there is some negotiation going on right now that I cannot talk about it, but.
Yeah, good. All right.
Or something.
So-
You need to understand, I've been conscious about the property was being neglected, but I didn't have issues with the sand,
Yep.
snow, the line.
So I'll make a motion that the property does not meet the criteria for blight, and to
I'll
remove it
second.
from the agenda.
Okay, any additional, discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
All right,
Aye?
Aye.
Okay, then.
All right.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, take care, sir. Number 10, 280 Tuckahoe
I'll make a
Lane.
motion to take it off for compliance.
Okay, second?
Second?
No, I said second.
Oh, yeah.
Any discussion?
Greedy.
No.
Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. All right. Now, you're also here in regards to 280 Tuckahoe. Anything you'd like to add?
Nope, we, worked hard and got it done.
All
So
right.
what I would recommend is just keep an eye on it, so that anything that reappears, so that house was subject to kids breaking windows, a couple times people spray painted on it, so anything that reappears, I would ask that could put you back before the board, which we don't
Yep.
want, is just to keep an eye on it for now. Any abandoned property faces those risks, and so we'd appreciate that.
Hopefully, we'll be able to close soon and it'll be torn down.
Great.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Nothing else under old business. Moving on to blight ordinance, new business. Number 1, 277 Berkeley.
Yeah, so this is across from the property that we had on there before, and so essentially it's this occupant will from time to time put stuff out on the street, I think for the garbage man to take, which the garbage man doesn't take, so they had a vacuum cleaner out there a couple months ago. I contacted the owner, they took it away. Right now, all I see is like a 4-foot section of a black hose. I don't think it meets the criteria for blight.
The vacuum's in the backyard right now, and it's not even,
Yeah, okay,
I see no reason,
Yeah.
I see
I don't
no
think it
reason that it meets
yeah.
the criteria of blight.
okay.
So, we don't need a motion, just, it's not accepted?
Nope.
All right. 298 Country Road,
I would say this does meet the criteria for blight.
the garage?
There was a pile of debris in the driveway.
Today, I didn't see.
There wasn't?
No.
Oh,
I didn't see
okay.
anything in in the house, the driveway.
Like 2 weeks ago, there was a large pile of
Okay.
debris strewn all on the driveway.
In the driveway, I actually drove down the driveway to
Okay.
see exactly.
Great. I didn't swing by it
Yeah,
today,
okay.
but the last time I was there, which I think was, maybe a week and a half ago, when it came up,
Okay.
I went out and said, oh, that does meet it, so, okay.
I didn't see it.
All right, so we'll have a hearing? I mean, it doesn't
No,
meet the criteria?
No, I just,
Okay.
no. All right. 1787 Congress,
I did have a conversation with the complainant on this one, and so this one probably shouldn't be on the agenda. She did not want to submit a complaint. She requested that she had a discussion with us. I met with her out there, and she said that she'd rather work with the owner, try to get them to comply. If not, then she will file a blight complaint. So we actually never received a blight,
so no
official blight complaint on this one.
like you
Yeah,
said,
so-
if we haven't received the complaint, I think
We have to take it up.
we have to take it off. 450 Penfield Road, which is more or less a vacant lot,
Yep.
minus the garage in the back of the property. No structure, but there is remnants.
Big pile of metal,
A
scrap
lot of
still there.
metal, pipes, debris. I do believe that we should
Have a hearing?
Send a letter.
Send a letter in
Okay.
regards to this.
Okay. Yep, I agree.
There is a for sale sign in the front of the lot.
Yep.
But I think the previous owner, depending on who it is, not depending on who it is, but if we can get in contact with them to at least clean it up.
Yep, I agree.
All right. 248 Ruane.
I think this is cleaned up.
I'm gonna.
I did have,
I'm gonna ask you.
conversations with builder, owner. I know there was some discrepancies between them. They have been working on it. As soon as he heard that he was getting blighted, the owner was very willing and compliant. I have not been by there in the next few days, but there was piles. I mean, I have piles. So they started to remove stuff. So they are working.
Yeah, no, I thought, the complaint that we received showed like a snow fence filled with
They
debris.
had, the whole driveway was filled
It's
with
gone,
debris.
yeah.
Everything, I
All
went
that's
there,
gone,
and
yeah.
I made calls, they said they were gonna get right on it, and they started to move, but I haven't been, so I think we're okay.
I drove by
There's
it.
a permitting process, they are working ahead, so.
Okay,
I drove by it recently and all that was gone.
yep, yeah, and looked clean the last
The
couple
owner was
times I drove by.
very willing to work with us.
Okay.
All right, so it doesn't meet the criteria for blight?
So
No,
once again,
no,
take it
okay.
off. And the last, I did not research, I just say, because it says Villa Avenue only here, and,
Andrea took care of it, it's Public Works, it's spray painting on a sign, a town sign,
Okay.
so Andrea's has Public Works gonna take care of it, they said they'll
Okay.
get to it this week.
remove as well?
Yep.
Okay,
Wow, that's good.
all right.
Can I ask, please? Greg Miller.
Yes, sir.
The last, I guess I don't have an agenda. I looked on Friday and there was no agenda. I'm going by the, November 20th agenda. The last one I had was 5/7, for Judson Street, and you guys are discussing other stuff. I don't know. Was that posted on the website?
It was posted on the website Friday.
Yes.
There was some technical posting issues, but by late afternoon Friday, it was up and working.
Yes,
Oh,
this is-
Andrea, I checked it on Friday or around lunchtime. I didn't,
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was
New
later,
agenda.
like 3 or 4.
Two emails went out, and it was definitely posted.
who did the emails go out to?
Well, to the
Well,
board
to
members,
us,
yeah.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
But
not
No, it was posted.
later in the afternoon.
I'm sorry,
So after,
where
after
was
the
it
time you
posted?
checked.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Around 4 o'clock it was posted. We were having issues because we have a new website. So we were having issues with links and uploads. So I worked with the town clerk and it was posted around 4 p.m. on Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Anything before us in addition to discuss?
No,
No?
Nope. All right. A motion to adjourn?
make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Have a great day.